Hello guys, welcome back for another build. So, yeah, you can tell by the title what obviously this model is. Obviously. But I'm gonna tell you what started off. So, if you remember a couple of while back, I built a tiny little hobby boss kit called a Wildcat. Now, of course, this really did knock me for 6, as you can tell, because the canopies didn't fit, and I just really lost it. I lost all my mojo into modelling. I didn't touch a model for just under a month, so that's a bit worrying for me. So, what it was, I was just sat contemplating and obviously what to do, and obviously the wonderful Chelsea asked me what was I thinking of doing? Was I obviously with modelling purposes? So I wasn't sure. I went to Stash after building a Hellcat, and I really wanted to build something that really did quite can't get my mojo back sort of thing. So obviously, as you know, I really like 1940s European aircraft because it's all battle and stuff, and everyone knows that. And of course, I was looking through this and I found, obviously, the kit in question, which was actually, funny enough, given to me by Chelsea for Valentine's Day, so I do thank her for this. So she kind of actually helped me get my motivation back into the hobby. I thank you, bless her. And she actually brought me this, which is obviously Tamiya's Spitfire Mk.1. Now, this was given to me just before the brand new one came out, but I have to say, guys, I've had a look through and I have to say I'm really impressed with detail. I've never actually had a proper look into this kit until I received it, obviously for Valentine's Day on 2018, sorry, I received this. So, a pretty lucky guy, to tell you the truth. Anyway, enough of that. So this is what's got the kit, pretty much. Obviously, it's the 19. I forgot which year this was made. But yeah, the plastic is still as beautiful as anything, and I have to say, guys, it's really nicely done. Even the bottom bits here on the wings, that lot. So there's only 3 sprues, including the canopy. So this will get me into motivation, but this kind of popped through. Okay, this is I've never heard this company before until I had a look. It's Decal, a Czech Republican or Czechoslovakian company that makes decals, obviously. Now, you get, I paid, forget how much it was, I think it was £17 for this, but you get, as it states on there, 14 camouflage schemes. That's going to suit you forever now, for if you like your Mk.1 Spitfires. And as you can tell, with all these schemes, you can't really argue that you haven't got a nice scheme to build. So yeah, reason, I'll go tell you why in a bit. So you got some nice decals as well, all these here, of all these schemes as well. So what started this off, this getting the decals that lot, because when Chelsea got me this kit, it was when we went to the cinema, and because she's into her history as well, we went to watch the brand new film Dunkirk. Now obviously she saw the Spitfires in the scene, and obviously me being a fan of aircraft and obviously this kit and models, she purchased it as a kind of a nice thing to do, which I was very grateful for. But I never had a really proper look at it until now, so I do apologise for that. So yeah, I thought it was quite a fitting tribute to build it in a Dunkirk / Battle of France scheme. So obviously from the film. So I had a look online and I finally decided which one to do. Now there is actually quite a few schemes here. I think there's 4 or 5 schemes. It doesn't actually tell you. This is the bad thing about it. It doesn't tell you what years it's from. It just tells you obviously which was which. So you have to do your research. But I'm thinking about doing this one, number 7, which is GRL. The number is N3196. and it is, I think you can see there, yeah. Let's just bring it down, see if you can see that quite in detail. There we go, just there. So you can see, obviously N3196, sorry, 92, sorry, it's a Battle of France scheme. I wanted it the white and black wing underneath the aircraft. That was a dead cert. I saw the scheme and I just liked it, fell in love with it, and it's from 92 Squadron. The only problem I have with this kit, well, this scheme, is that I could not find any photographs of this aircraft. I found photographs of Stanford took the 92 Squadron ace who flew the Spitfires in the Battle of France and Dunkirk, but I can't find the actual scheme for that one. So this was a bit disappointing. So I did actually sit and think about it for a while, and I thought, you know what, I might give it a go. But yeah, we also have underneath here, let me just tell you what, we also have LOQ, that was from Dunkirk as well. I'm not sure about RNJ, not too sure about that one. ZPA was definitely at Dunkirk, and most famous is KLB. If you have a look online, you find many photographs of that washed up on the beach at Dunkirk, obviously. But there we are, guys. So that is the kit. Now, just have to say, really interesting. So just zoom you out again. There we are. So, yeah, I am actually quite excited to get this out of the bag. So I really do have to thank her for helping me with this. So thank you, Chelsea, if you're watching this. We got some of that glass pieces. The kit is, I have to say, I am really blown away by the detail. I was thinking about re-riveting this part of the aircraft, but I'm not too sure about it. It's already got enough nice recessed engraved lines at all. You also get some nice detail around the front there and the fuselage. So yeah, I think I might leave it for now and see where we get to. But right, so I'm just thinking of what we can do to start off with. Well, tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some research, and the first thing I'm going to do is I think I might get some parts together and might prime it up in a black probably, and then go over with the cockpit green colour. Actually, I think I might cut this door out first or something like that. I don't know. But there's where we stand with it, and that's where we are. So I will get on the way, and I shall see you guys in a bit. Right here, guys, 2 fuselage halves are here. Yes, I did cut them out using the sprue cutters, and I have to say they've came out very nicely. Now, do you remember when I used to cut the bottom bits off with a hobby knife, and we used to end up with little dentations across the model? I don't think we'll have that in this problem. I've learnt my lesson. Another thing is, I test fitted the 2 fuselage halves together, and I have to say, obviously being Tamiya, does fit beautifully like that. Look at that. It might need some sanding across some of the parts on the top here, but apart from that, I don't think we need a problem. Right, okay, so we can put this part to one side. We're going to do some surgical stuff on this one. Right, obviously we're going to remove the door. Now is a big thing. They always say change your blade at every new project. So that's what I'm going to do. First time in a while. Be careful what you do as well with this, guys. Insert a new blade into there. Or is it that way? Is it actually tightening? There we are. Okay. See if it's on camera. Okay. Right, now here comes the fun part. Literally, obviously on the Spitfire we had a door. Now this door can be your choice, whether you want it open or closed. Okay. Right, okay, that's... So it's took, with using the guideline on the back, it's took a bit out of the back, which is a bit of a shame really. Oh well, we'll sort that bit out at some point. Sort that bit out at some point. There we are, just bend that gently back. And we have the door removed. Simple as that, guys. Just gonna tidy that part up. That part there. But helps things, that's a right nearly nice cut. Really nicely done. I'm just going over a sander in a bit. Where's my sander? I have to use a skinny stick at this point. Just to give it a quick sand. There we are. Okay, so as simple as that. Oh, actually, hold on. Right, one little bit just needs to be taken off there, and we are done. Let's have a look. Very, very carefully take this away, guys. I don't want to ruin it. I'm taking my time with this one. There we are. New blade just cuts like knife, a hot knife through butter. Perfect. Look at that. Not a problem at all. Right, so I'm going to put this knife back because I don't want to use that one too much. I just wanted it to cut things, but that's about it. Come on, old blade back in. Alright guys, that's that done. So now I can actually start by doing what we need to do, which I think in this step, now with that done, we'll start on by painting the interior. So let me get set up and we'll move on to the next bit. Okie dokie, something a little different. I'm not going to use a stupid little tissue paper here and there spread out. I'm just going to be using my old cutting mat. It's basically old, we have a bit of dust on it here and there, a bit of paint, so why not. Basically what I'm going to do is, I'm not really doing this a lot, I will be honest, first time doing this. I'm going to be priming the interior, just the side walls I think at the minute, the NATO black. I've got some thinned off here, so I'm just going to spray that through. I'm using a bit of NATO black instead of just a normal flat black. I don't know why, just to give that sharpness off the edge of it, I suppose. The compressor just kicked in there. So just across like that. Same again this side. Got to do just the bottom part on that one. Get back to that bit in a bit. Just cross it on the bottom, like that. There we are. Right, so simple as that. I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to just like that. Okie dokie, right. Once this compressor actually finally shuts off for a bit, thank you. Right, like I also say, I'm going to leave this to dry. And then I'm going to go over with a coat of this. I will show you it. What we're going to do It's a XF71. This is my favourite colour for British aircraft, I have to admit, guys. It's XF71 Cockpit Green. I really do love this colour, and I like how it always turns out. Just gonna give... There we go. Start with a bit of spray, like that. Simple and done. The rest can be poured back into the bottle. Okay, let's have a look. Right. Okay, give me a second to let this dry. I'll get set up again. I'll come back. Okay guys, same thing. XF71. Literally pretty much straight over the top of this. Get a nice even coverage. Gives it a nice effect within the seam walls and such like that. Like that on that one. Like that. And then same again on this one. A nice green colour. It's just a shame like most of this will not be seen once the everything will be in place. So remember to spray it from the top as well, not just from the side. Okay, right, so that's done. I think there is some green paint left, I think, somewhere. So what I might do is I think I might go over the top. Well, when I say go over the top, I'll go over the top in some of the other parts that I do for the cockpit. No, obviously not waste the paint and see what to do there. But really, guys, it turns out really nice when it's like this. It gives it a nice worn effect on the cockpit. But there we are. That is all done. Just on there, like that. Probably can hear someone talking in the background. Forgive me for that. There we are. Right, I'll see you in a bit, guys. Get that sorted out. Okay, guys, a brand new day, and yes, I've let this dry overnight. I have to say, it does come out well. Now, I did actually go away, and if I had the box open, it would be helpful. I did go away and paint up some of the other parts as well on sprue, mainly for the cockpits and such. I will admit that on this bulkhead at the back here, where the frame where the seat sits on, there's some holes at the side. In real life those were drilled out, or those hollow, so I drilled them out, and yeah, it looks really pretty neat. I used a very fine drill bit. Now I've got... where else are we? I brought some new brushes in. I'm just waiting for some new detail ones to come through. But I thought I'd give these ones a try. A little fine detailing brushes. What we're going to do is go over the parts I put in last night. I put in some different boxes, like the radio box, the front-on oil levers, and then on the other side here we have our landing gear levers. I tried to think what the name was then. If I can get the top off. Just using a Revel Black. It's thinned down a bit. So just to give it a nice smooth coverage. Just across the top, and so I might have to take this out of sight in a bit, just to get up to the close areas. As you can see, it goes on a nice coverage. Yeah, I just have to take this part away from your vision, guys, sorry. It's just basically then so I can actually see what I'm doing, not going over the edges and such. I suppose I could do that afterwards, I suppose. Okay, right, so that bit's done. Let's go on to the next bit now. Paint up this part. Like so. There we are. Okay, just like that. Right. Just going to paint these parts up as well for this side, and then once that's done, then I can go in and fill the little bits of detail that's on the actual model now, like that. Okay, right, I'll go ahead to do the other little details. I'll come back and we'll see how we are. Okay guys, right, here's the little cockpit components. I sprayed the seat green, did take a bit of paintwork off the leather, get it sorted a bit. And this is obviously the backrest and the obviously main part here. It's kind of a floor, but the Spitfire didn't have a proper floor, so I'm just going to call it as that. I'm just going to grab a bit of glue. We're just going to quickly put this together, and then I'll get on to work with the other bits, mainly the instrument panel, and so like that. So yeah, so far it's been an absolutely brilliant kit. I've enjoyed every bit of it, and I have to say I'm really impressed with the detail. Now this is Tamiya, this is like so many years old this kit is, but it's still fantastically built and done. So just going to put a bit of glue on the end of here. That slides just into there. Seat on there. Right, I'm just going to put a bit of extra fin onto the ends here. Okay. Okay, that's a bit strange, I will admit. So there's one part, so I've had to take out a shot just to bring it up to level. There is one part of the seat where it doesn't actually quite fit on. See, this side fits on that problem, but this side, however, has a bit of difficulty getting into place. Oh well. Just put a bit extra fin onto the ends of there like that. And it looks perfectly well done. There we go. Right here then, with that done, I'll leave that to dry. Tell you what I'll do. That fits into place like that. So get that level, if you understand what I mean. So that looks pretty much done. Just take that piece. So I've just had to bring it up to eye level, guys, just to see if it fits perfectly in. By the looks of things, it does. Okay. Right here, with that done, I'm going to leave that bit in place. Let that dry. Like so. Right, we'll do the instrument panel. Now the instrument panel is actually going to be quite a bit of a challenge if I'm honest. The decals Tamiya give you are really thick. Where's that piece gone? So yeah, I'm going to have to try and get the dials onto there without ruining it up. But we'll see how it goes. I'll crack on. Rightio guys, I went away and did the cockpit. Tamiya don't give you a decal for the instrument panel, so I've had to use some spares and make my own. I don't know if you can see the detail there, but anyhow. I've also done the harness straps here, and I've also done some here as well. They'll be fed through the back here to the back part there. I think I might have to go over with some paint. I think they're just obviously too shiny and don't look right. So I'll quickly put these two together. So let's have a look. Don't know where to put them two like that. Then insert it in or what? Yeah, I'll do actually. Let's have a look. I think that fits in like so. So that fits in. Oh, I've got some glue stick on my arm. How? Like so. I'll go together like that. And same again this side. I don't know if we can see, I've just took out a shot, so I think. Like so. Now, go put this back resting. Sorry, I've got a bit of glue on my arm and it's just annoying me. So we go with this part. Glue in between there. Like so. Okay, right, that's in place. Put this other side wall on. So put this thick cement on. Run that all the way down. Run the tail fin. Across the front there. Put some on the sides. Like that. Okie dokie, right, that's done. Simply just put this top side together. Like so. And there we have it, guys. Just put some pegs onto the end here. Don't think they will fit on actually. I have to get some bigger clamps and put them on, I presume. And yeah, I believe that is all on correctly. That is all done. It's just this top piece here. Push upwards into there. There we are, guys. There we are. Spitfire fuselage is on. Cockpit is in. Also, like so. I've just clamp that on the side, just to get that in place or something like that. Okay. Right here, you get the picture now. What we have to do, just simply just clamp down. Like that. And just leave it set. So that, guys, that's that piece done. I am now going to go away and kind of really sort the rest. I'll put in some like little extra fin along the seams, and then that will be all that done. Okay, so right, I'll leave that to dry, come back and we'll see how we get on. Well, guys, we have the wing parts of Spitfire. Not much really to it. No, sometimes normally people paint the underside of the wheel wells, but I think I'll leave them till last. But yeah, obviously the wings are quite ironic for a Spitfire, pretty much. But you get the picture. So just put some of this glue on. I have tidied up the seam lines and that lot. What I really like about it, there's not a lot of worrying to do with the ejector pins that are obviously on this. There is also quite a bit of quite not much of a cleanup on the edges there. They're quite simple. There's not many of them, whereas sometimes you will get a lot of them. If you make sense. That doesn't make sense, does it? I'll just shut up and get on with it. Okay. There we are. Take that big one off. Put it there. Put two small ones aside here. Like so. Okay. And then last but not least, this part on here. Just like that. So it's actually pretty still for its age, guys. It's still well engineered, this kit is. Very well engineered. I'm pretty pleased with it. Onto there. A couple of small pegs. Oh, is that all I've got? I thought I had more pegs than that. Okay. It's weird. I thought I had. Oh, actually, I do have some other small pegs. Just in here. Put one on the end here as well. One there. And one on there. Like so. Right. Well, I'll give it a couple of seconds, guys. Well, a couple of minutes to let that dry fully. Actually, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some of this extra thin along the edges just to let it run through. Just across the edges on the front here. On this side as well. There we are. Right here, guys, I'm going to leave that to sort itself out. For a bit anyway. A couple of minutes. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I'll start waffling on.
6.5 hours later.
It's been a couple of minutes, so I guess the wings are perfectly dry. Yep, they look like it. Probably just a bit more on the edge here, but that's about it. Okay, there we are. Right, so let's get the fuselage, if you remember. Here it is. Beautiful kit this is, guys. I'm really impressed. Now, if this is like Tamiya was like so many years ago in the 70s, when this kit first came out, I'm surprised at the level of... Is it the 70s, was it? 80s? I can't remember. Or 90s. Something like that, anyway. I'm surprised at the level of detail that is given out in this kit. It's absolutely astonishing, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Right, let's get some thick glue on the edges there. Ooh. Just applied a bit onto the wrong edge there. What's on the front bits there? Don't forget them. Like so. Okay, right. So it does look like we have to hold this down together. Like so. I think we'll try and get a peg in there if we can do. Okay, there is a bit of a problem, guys. There is a bit of a gap in between there, but we'll see what we can sort out. Okay, Right, so we do need, I think we will need some actually these long clamps. Let's get a couple of these on. Like so. That's that bit clamped down on there. Actually, hold on a second. Sorry, I just pushed it a bit forward, it did. So, okay, let's try on this back piece then. Okay, that's on the back piece, like so. So it does look like, yeah, it will need some sort out, I think this will, guys, but we'll just see how it goes from now on. So I'll get this sorted. Like so. And we'll see. There we are. See where we come up with that. Let that dry for a minute. I'll pick some, well, I'll put some quick setting glue inside and see what happens then.